Good morning, all you beautiful souls. This is Fabric Queen Tarot here. And have I got a message for you today? So, you know what? It's for the collective. Take what resonates with you and what doesn't, leave for somebody else here, most importantly, here. Because what I am seeing with regards to your angels here, they're telling me you've got some unique skills, okay? 1441 here. It's all about your overall life goals, okay? Your mission, most importantly, here. But it's that sense of self, okay? That sense within you here, most importantly. And it's got to do with honesty, you being honest mostly. But I feel like there's some important projects here coming about here within your life here. And it's that time of intense self development, you developing within you here. And yet you need to focus your mind on your craft, all right? I'm hearing focus on the here and the now, right now. What is it that you're doing? What is it you're trying to create here, most importantly here? Because you already have what it takes to succeed. Maybe you had a realization, an epiphany. Maybe there's something new you want to create within your life here. And I'm hearing take the bull by the horns here, okay? Grab a hold of the reins here. And you know what? Drive forward with regards to your epiphany, your realization here that you had here today here. Because let me tell you something. Practice is going to make you a master, all right? The more you practice at it, the more you work at it here, the more you're going to master, all right? And amazingly enough, within this situation, whatever it is, okay, you are thinking about creating here. You know what? Do a couple practices, okay? Try it out for overall size here. Try it out, most importantly, here. And believe it or not, the more you do it, the better and the quicker it's going to get here, is what I'm hearing here, all right? But this also serves as a true purpose here. Your purpose, most importantly. You might be asking yourself, well, why? Why am I being told to practice? I thought what I did was good enough here. But I'm hearing you need to practice more, okay? Seriously, because you are about to level up in your career here, all right? For a lot of you, you're going to level up in your career. And this could also have to do maybe possibly with a business. I'm also getting an itchy eyes, most significantly here. I got to tell you, the smoke that's come down from Canada into Minnesota here, it has been quite heavy the last couple of days. And it's affecting your sinuses, your eyes here, most importantly. And I know it's affecting me here too. But you know what? Right now, your business is a priority. So I'm hearing put everything you got into it and keep practicing, because practicing is going to help you master it. Now, with regards, okay, to your career, your business. Maybe you're starting a business. Maybe you're trying to create a new business here. I'm seeing micromanaging. So I feel like, you know what? You're trying to micromanage everything and anything here. You might also feel like the need to get out a magnifying glass, because I feel like you need to look at something here a little bit closer here. You're not quite seeing it for what it is here, what it's doing for you, most importantly here. And yet I'm seeing the receipts. Okay. So I'm hearing it's time to start checking receipts. It's time to start paying attention here. And I'm hearing the stuttering, the stammering here. So I feel like within the situation, you've got to slow down here, okay? Because things are going to start picking up pace. They're going to be happening a little bit faster here, all right? And I'm hearing, most importantly, don't pay for something that in essence, you know what, was not warranted. All right. Pay very, very close attention. 3:55 on the clock might be significant to somebody here, most importantly. So understand within this situation, this is going to be a positive change for you. All right. But you're going to have to look at this a little bit closer. Listen to your intuition here too, because the River card came out. There's been a lot of twists and turns and bends here, okay? As things start flowing towards you here, most importantly, all right? Maybe within your mind here, maybe with regards to wherever at you find yourself at in this time, this place within your life here. Because there is somewhat of a view here, all right? You're going to be taking in, most importantly, maybe standing on the side, okay? Maybe taking a look at the way things are kind of gradually flowing towards you, most importantly. Or are they feeling like, in essence, maybe they're flowing away from you by letting go of some of those things, in essence, that no longer serve you here? Because even with the arena card here, it's kind of like the universe saying, hey, you know what? The ball's in your court, okay? You're either going to shoot for the stars here within a situation, or you're going to stand here on the sidelines here. It's like, are you going to get into the game here? All right. Because what I'm hearing is things are a little bit competitive. All right. You might find yourself maybe competing with somebody here. All right. Maybe you're playing a game here with somebody. Okay. And you're hoping to win within this situation here. But I feel like there's going to be some events here. All right. There is going to be something here that you are going to do most significantly here that I feel like, you know what, is going to put you front and center stage here. All right. Where you're going to be seen. Okay. Most significantly here. But keep in mind, Four of Pentacles here. In the reverse, mind you. For some of you, this has to do with some of those attachments, okay? Those overall attachments here that you have to things, people, places, things overall. And I'm hearing, most importantly, you're hanging on too tightly to this. I'm hearing, open up your mind, open up your heart, okay? Loosen your grip, because you can expect the unexpected here. All right. Some of you are going to be dealing with overall people who are quite greedy. Okay. Maybe you're feeling like, you know what, you're hanging on so tightly here. You don't want to let go here. All right. Because there's something with regards to this overall person, place, or thing here that you are trying so hard to hang on to and keep for yourself here. But some of this also has to do with being and feeling a little bit possessive, okay? Possessive over those things that you have, all right? Those things, in essence, you've worked so hard for. And with that, I see the Queen of Cups also in the reverse for you. And knowing the fact that you might have to let go, okay? Not hang on so tightly here is creating somewhat of an insecurity within you. All right. To the extent that, you know what, you didn't realize how dependent you were on a person, a place, or a possible thing here. I do see the Page of Cups. And when I look at that here, I'm feeling like within this situation, whatever you do, okay, you are not to let your overall emotions get in the way here, okay? Because I'm hearing cloudy judgment, okay? You let your emotions get in the way, and that could overall cloud your judgment here. You might not make the right decisions here. You might not be looking at it in the right aspect here. And yet, this is about your dream. Okay, letting those overall emotions get in the way and make things a little bit cloudy, a little bit hazy here within the situation could prevent you from obtaining an overall happy surprise. Because what I'm hearing here is whether this is career, relationship, okay, friendship circle here, all right, family, there is a happy surprise, okay? There's a happy surprise coming directly towards you here. But it's like the universe is saying, don't let your emotions prevent you from getting this happy surprise that's about to arrive to you. I do see like this could be something quite sensitive, okay? Overall sensitive to you here. But at the same time, I'm picking up this dreamer, okay? You've had these dreams. Dreams are very significant. Maybe you've been dreaming a lot lately, okay? Maybe some of this has got to do with your dreams here. But yet, sometimes you can be somewhat of a dreamer, okay? Dreaming of, this is what I want it to be like, or this is what I think it's going to be like. And in essence, it doesn't wind up being exactly what you thought it was. So I'm hearing, most importantly, let go of those emotions, those attachments to what it is that you think here you need to hold on to so tightly here within the situation. Because believe it or not, with the Two of Swords here, I feel like, you know what, you're going to have to start listening to that inner voice of yours if you haven't been lately. And for some of you, I feel like you haven't been listening to it close enough, okay? Seriously, we're all at fault, okay? We all make the same mistakes. We don't listen to that inner voice, okay? We get so tied up and trapped up in our overall emotions within our heart here. We forget to get back into our head, okay? And there is going to be a decision here. You're going to have a choice here. You're going to have to choose. And the thing of it is, these are going to be difficult choices. All right. But these are meaningful choices, most importantly, with regards to you. Okay. How do you feel about this? What is overall going to be the ramifications here? Are you making the right choice for yourself? Or are you making the right choice for everybody in concern here? And yet you might be a little bit indecisive, okay, not knowing if you're making the right choice. You might feel or sense overall confusion here when it comes to making this choice here. But I feel like you've only got two paths to pick from here. All right. When it comes to making this overall choice. All right. It's not like you're sitting there with all kinds of choices to pick from, because within this situation you're being put on the spot, and I'm seeing somebody here holding two swords. All right. And it's like, do I go this way or do I go that way? But if it does have something to do with matters of the heart, okay, overall love here, okay, whether you're trying to search for love, looking for your soulmate here within a situation, maybe you're already in a love relationship, you're questioning, okay, whether or not who's who, what's what here with regards to soulmate energy. I'm hearing very, very soon here, you're going to find out, okay? I feel like there's going to be this reunion, all right? And this reunion is imminent, is what I'm being told here, okay? Because based on this overall card here, I'm hearing that somebody here is doing what they can to be ready for you, okay? It's like they're working, okay? They're working on themselves. They're working on their overall place where they're at this moment here. It's like they're preparing. They're getting ready here because you know what? Either they're coming into your life or you're coming into theirs here. But they're working hard on themselves to be better provider for you, most importantly. They want to give you the whole world, the sun, the moon, and the stars here. And yet, you know what? They hear your call. Okay. They know overall within this situation here, you know what? You're tired of waiting. Okay. You just want to get on with your life. You want to move forward here within this situation. And I feel like this is a pivotal time. They can sense it. They can pick up on the vibrations here, the overall frequency here. And yet, you know what? They hear your call for them and they're coming back to you. All right. They're literally coming directly back to you. Okay. So keep this in mind. This is, you know what, their promise. Okay. They're promising to come back to you here and it'll happen soon here. And you know what? You're going to reunite again. And for some of you, you're going to be like, oh no. Oh no, this is not happening. But oh yes, it is. Yes, it is. They are coming back to you. They've been trying to do the work. They're trying to level up here within the situation, work on themselves here. And I'm hearing very, very soon here, they're coming back. So get ready, okay? Because this is big, all right? I see the two of you locked into arms here, looking face to face, eye to eye here. Yes, I do. Oh, the coffee is so good to hear this morning. And yet, I think you knew somewhere in the back of your mind, okay, overall place at one point in time here, you two were going to grow old together, okay? You could see it. You could envision it, all right? And yet, I don't know what happened, okay? I don't know what happened with you two, but I can tell you this much. There's been some distance, some overall separation here. And you know what? I think there was growth that was needed is what I'm getting and I'm hearing is growth. Growth was needed with regards to this situation here. You both needed to grow, all right, in different aspects of your life within you, most importantly. And yet I see the heart fog card. So I feel like, you know what, you might have been getting some mixed signals lately, okay, questioning, is this really truly going to happen? What is going on with me? Okay, because things are a little bit chaotic here, all right? And you're looking around for signs and synchronicities here within the situation. And I just heard 1111 here, all right? And here's the thing. This heart fog is very, very significant here, all right? Because of these overall mixed signals here. And I feel like somebody here has been blocking their emotions, holding back what it is that they really truly feel, okay? What it is that they truly, truly want within their life here, most importantly. And yet things might feel maybe a little bit messed up right now within your life, okay? Within your situation here. But here's the thing. They can see the beauty within you. All right. I think they see the overall beauty as you as an individual here. And you know what? They see that you're charming, you're graceful here, and yet you're very, very kind hearted. You're passionate. You're full of overall energy here within this situation. But at times, I see you, okay, with the desert card here, like slowly sinking into overall quicksand here. All right. It's like you're not finding that strength within you to keep going, to keep on top of things here within the situation because you're sinking with regards to these overall emotions that you might be feeling, you might be dealing with here currently within your life. I do see the post office. Okay. So that's telling me here it's coming in. Okay. For some of you, you are receiving something in the mail here. You're receiving something very significant. There's some form of paperwork, correspondence here. Somebody's trying to reach out to you. They've got something they want to tell you here. They want to share with you. So I'm hearing be mindful with regards to the post office card. This is very, very significant. This could be a package that you've been tracking, waiting to come in here within a situation. But most importantly, I'm hearing written correspondence. It's like somebody's going to be reaching out to you in the mail here. All right. And this is significant. So watch your post office box, okay? Because you're going to be hearing something here very, very soon. Parking lot. Okay, I just heard an offer. So somebody might be offered something here within a situation. All right. And you're going to have to make that decision. All right. Do you stay where you're at or do you go? Okay. You're going to have to decide. All right. Where is it that you want to go? What is it that you want to do here? All right. Or are you happy where you're at right here, right now here? Because I feel like you've been in this spot way too long here. All right. It's kind of like you put the brake on. All right. And you just sat there. And I'm hearing now it's time to go. All right. It is time to go. You know you need to go. It's kind of like that song by Miranda Lambert here. I just heard Run. Okay. Like you're ready to run. You're ready to bolt. You know where you're being called to. All right. You can hear the overall call. And I feel like within this situation here, this person that might be coming back into your life here can hear the call. All right. They're ready to go here. All right. Whether you're ready or not, they are ready. Okay. And I'm hearing very, very soon they're coming into your life here. Now, you might be hustling. Okay. Trying to make it rain here within the situation here. All right. And maybe more focused on that than you are what's coming directly at you here very, very soon here. And I get it. Okay. Because that's the thing. You're looking for money. You're looking for a way to make it rain here, all right? To change your situation, to be able to make an overall decision here. And you feel like you can't move forward here without that money, all right? So I can see overall here, all right? If you don't let your emotions get in the way, you're going to see things really, really clearly here. But I'm hearing if you let your emotions get in the way here, there's an overall chance and a possibility here. You're not going to see things as clear as what you should. Now, I also see the Forcer card here. So with this Forcer card, this person that could be coming to you might come in with an overall force, okay? When you least expect it here, all right? They might try forcing something upon you, getting you to see something, maybe feel something overall with regards to this situation here. But this person's coming in with a force and they are going to force their way into your life. So get ready here, all right? Because they're going to use force here to get exactly what it is that they want. They've made the decision. They know what they want, okay? But do you know what you want is the question. All right. Because there again, I'm looking at the Two of Swords here. Somebody crossing their arms holding two swords, and they've got to make a very difficult decision. And I feel like this is something very, very significant here. Okay. Most importantly, within your life, whether it's got to do with love, romance here, okay, your work, what it is you do for work, most significantly. All right. Or it could have to do with overall family here. Understand, I do hear there's a lot of shit talking going on, pardon my French, but I'm going to be blunt here within this situation. Somebody here is coming in with some overall information, all right? And they're going to be talking a lot of shit, Okay. In fact, you might even hear about a lot of gossip here. All right. You're going to have to decide here. How do you want to handle this? I hear, you know what? Give them more to talk about. Okay. Seriously, put your best self first. All right. Put a smile on your face. And you know what? Understand within the situation, your light shines way too bright. And that's why everybody's talking here. Okay. Because in essence, you know what? What they're reflecting upon you is exactly who they are, okay? What they are here within the situation, all right? And maybe this person's been talking a lot of crap, okay? And you're about to hear about it, all right? But the thing of it is, they're only doing this to boost their ego, okay? They're up in their pride here within a situation. You might find yourself dealing with somebody like that. And you know what? That's what's going to release the break here. Okay. Release the overall break within you. And you're going to be like, you know what? That's it. I can't do this anymore. Okay. You might find yourself literally done. Okay. And literally saying, it's time to go here. All right. You've had enough. Okay. You need this break, because I'm also picking up the heartbreak place here. And I feel within this situation here, you know what? This might have to do with a lost love. And it very well could be. You've went through your fair share of grief here. You've got memories of the overall heartbreak, the things that you've had to go through, the things that you've had to deal with here within a situation. And this is going to be tough. All right. Very tough. So I don't say this lightly, but what I'm hearing most importantly, focus on your career. Okay. Focus on your career. Don't let your emotions get involved. Keep your focus. And when you do that, you're going to be able to make that decision. That decision as to whether or not you stay or if you go. So with that, I'll be talking to you later.